Alright, here we go. This is a custom game. No one, people still do those? Yes, they do. Custom 2v2 on Sandrim between the red team in the upper left. It is Frexion in the Raptor Neo and xxHERZOGzweixx in the Valentine Neo and their opponents. The Carbon team in the bottom right, it is sporefreak in the Beta Bomber and r3ddog in the frontline Warthog, the sexy hog in my opinion. That one's the coolest hog. Mega Hog is actually pretty cool too. I like those Warthog tusks. Pretty cool. Oh, xxHERZOG, very low health. Oh, is sporefreak gonna choose to... Okay, finishes off the one creep, and that's all he really needs to do, and he gets the rest killed. But Frexion on the other side gonna kill a couple of creeps as well. Oh boy, didn't kill that one due to the slope difference. But r3ddog with a few infantry of his own, easily gonna be able to take that post. And sporefreak with tank support and etc. So both teams playing this very, very evenly. And take, and grab, and control, and where are they gonna go next? That's the great thing that I like about Sandrim, because you can't really have two of the same Sandrim game. Or I guess you can, but there's so many variations of progression. So now red is going for top right after taking their left side. That is weird. Maybe they're doing that for just to be unexpected, for like to throw the enemy off, because that they wouldn't expect that. So that when this neutralization happens, they pretty much get that post. Ah, r3ddog catches it. Oh boy, these are going to be two dead red tanks. Unless Frexion grabs them right now, one gets saved. Is he going to drop it? Yes, he does. Wow. So the Carbon team taking their bottom, and red team also neutralizing their top. So, okay, Carbon team going to be splitting. Okay, so they took the bottom left and the top right, or they were trying to before. They were trying to do it before the Carbon team took their initial posts, which was a great approach. I like that approach. That was pretty freaking cool. But pulling back their tank from the top right, obviously they don't really stand a chance in that, you know, because they did split their units. But they were able to take the bottom left. They need to reinforce it, but sporefreak is going to start to approach. So the Carbon team is going to put the pressure on the red-controlled post. Let's see who can actually take the real control in this game. Frexion going to start stacking some infantry. Okay, interesting. Mass infantry stack is going to be really, really powerful unless the bomber's in the area. The Warthog's going to have a hard time dealing with it. And Frexion needs to get out of there. Oh, God, land! No! Does not get out of there. Might have been better off just boosting all the way through. Because that focus fire between two mechs of roughly the same level as you, it's going to be devastating. So Frexion getting himself killed there. Carbon team not really approaching that aggressively on the bottom left. I assumed they were going to, and creeps stacking themselves on both sides of this bridge, so they are going to destroy that bridge pretty quickly. How about, or that, not that bridge, but the barrier, the toll booth, because you have to pay toll to go the short way on Sandrim. It's a great metaphor. Really like that metaphor. Oh, whoa, 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 what? Carbon team going for mid, but Frexion and xxHERZOG, both as Neos with Blade Guardians, going to cause a lot of trouble. And xxHERZOG Q healing, Frexion Q healing, both are going to get away. And no, is xxHERZOG going to survive this? Yes, wow, wow. Transforming, Q healing a second time. Carbon team taking that middle under their control, but the red team not going to let up. Not going to let them hold it so easily, but Frexion really low on health in the middle of a bunch of flackers gets himself finished off, and xxHERZOG getting away there because the focus was all on Frexion. So wow, Carbon team obviously now going to be having the income and max upkeep advantage, and positionally that middle upkeep is that middle outpost is very strong. So this is going to be kind of a poke battle at this point. They're going to just try to see where they can harass and finish off a couple of units here and there, I think. No one's really going to make a committed push. That would be so dangerous in this in this situation, especially against players that know what they're doing. Ah, sporefreak with the bombs. I bet you sporefreak went all bombs. Yes, because I know people love Mana Strike. Mana Strike is very, very strong, but bombs, you can't really compare the utility of bombs, especially on a map like Sandrim, where you can just drop, drop, drop wherever the enemy is or isn't, depending on their ability to react. So Frexion going to try to neutralize this bottom, or this right side outpost with Herzog, and they actually will get this neutralization. Will they be able to grab it? Red Dog here to respond, drops a lot of tanks. This will go under red team control, but how long will they be able to hold it? There are 2 tanks in the area. Red-Dog and sporefreak are here. sporefreak slashing away, lots of red units to defend, and Red-Dog getting finished off. sporefreak is really low on health. The red team, okay, and sporefreak getting killed himself, so double kill, a team wipe on the carbon side. The red team able to hold this very easily with all of that crap they had in queue. It's a good thing that they attacked when they did before they were unit capped, because if they waited another 2 minutes or so, they would not have been able to have all of those units in their build queue to dump out right when they grab the outpost under the control. And actually Herzog getting killed by Red-Dog, but that's probably okay. The Carbon team needs to be very, very worried at this point, because they now do have a disadvantage in income. And Red-Dog getting killed by the Flackers there. But yeah, they do have the middle outpost, so that's a very great positional advantage. But this is tremendous for the red team. sporefreak gonna just bomb as much as he possibly can. Might want to put down a generator somewhere closer than the fort, just so he can recharge. Although it's not that far, and gonna be putting down a couple of heavy mines to prevent the threat of, or not prevent, but to mitigate the threat of that push. And the red team will probably assume that there are heavy mines down already anytime, so he just needs to have a real threat behind the possibility there, and gonna be putting down heavy mines on both sides, because that is a pretty massive army that the red team has there. sporefreak and Red-Dog trying to approach, but really can't do anything, especially if both mechs are here to defend. It does look like Herzog going to just reinforce and defend. They don't want that kind of attack to happen on any of the posts that they have under their control, and they definitely have the upkeep to facilitate that. Max is 104, so they can afford to just drop defenses pretty much everywhere. Red-Dog trying to do whatever he can, but there is not much there. Let's see what was over here. 4 tanks. That's really hard to fight against. sporefreak bombing. And Frexion going to be healing up like crazy. As long as Frexion stays here to heal, they will be okay, and he's going to probably spam a few more flackers, or maybe reposition his flackers to be more, front-facing than they currently are. There's a lot of flackers here in the backside. sporefreak is going to be able to freely bomb, and that's obviously not great for the red team. It's going to force a mech to stay in the area, and, at level 4 bomb for sporefreak, it's going to eventually work if a mech is not maintaining their units. So sporefreak with a few Dillos, where is he going to go with them? Honestly, fort drop is probably the best bet at this point, because the enemy as Neos will react very, very quickly, and everywhere is really well defended. Red-Dog going to supplement with a Longhorn over here, but they need infantry if they want to try to even the score here against their 3 outposts to 4. And sporefreak coming with a few jumpers, but the red team easily able to keep that outpost under their control and finish off the carbon team dropped units. Oh man, I didn't even notice this happening. Frexion with a few jumper drops and brutes coming out, so this is pretty huge for the red. The carbon team needs to ferry over, I think. I guess it's a short distance to travel for this army. So yes, got a neutralization really quick. I thought the brutes were going to be able to hold that post really easily, but apparently not. But 93 to 83, the red team has a massive upkeep lead. The problem is that they are very, very spread out. And sporefreak, oh man, almost getting killed by Frexion in that chase. Let's see here. Does look like a stealth gangster drop by Herzog. Gonna kill these whoppers that the carbon team desperately needs to build more units. You cannot pick up cornered, fort corner socketed units, which is kind of weird. I'm not really sure why not. I guess maybe it was hard for them to program or something like that. It was really buggy, but I personally don't see a reason to not be able to pick up. I mean, I guess you can consider it strategy or something. I don't really see the strategy behind it. I'm not really sure if that's being responded to by me, but someone in chat saying that yes, you can pick up corner socketed turrets, which I've never been able to successfully do it. Okay, so either way, it's too damn hard to do. It's too damn hard to socket the stupid things in the corner to begin with. Weird enough, I don't really know why they made that hard to do. I mean, I don't think it was intentional. It was just that's how it ended up being. But anyway, attacks back and forth, not really anything happening right now. A little bit of fort damage done on both sides. Sporefreak gonna try to approach from the right side. This is probably the least defended outpost out of all of them. This is extremely heavy. This one is pretty heavy, but not as light as this left side, I think is. I don't know. It's pretty close. But either way, the Carbon team needs to make a move, and they need to make it soon before the red team kind of gets the overwhelming advantage. They are almost at their upkeep cap as well, and that's one thing about Sandrim, that it is actually kind of hard to approach, mostly because every single path is basically a bottleneck, which is, I don't really like that, but hey, whatever. Sporefreak now bombing sockets, doing a little bit of fort damage to make that sound like scare me, but xxHERZOG actually able to kill a couple of flackers here and there. Gonna get away probably. So yeah, 92 is what the Carbon team is at. They're at their max. They need to start socketing whoppers again wherever they can, and they have a lot of sockets open. Mid has no sockets, but again, really great staging point for drops, and they can just drop away. The backside is pretty relatively undefended and not really blockable, and Sporefreak gonna just kill these infantry over here. Gonna force the red team to come back and defend here because there is nothing in defensive position at that location for the red team at their fort, and gonna be killing some. No, that's not really actually gonna do it. The napalm is not going to work, and the red team is now pushing into the top right. But Sporefreak is here to respond. Is he gonna bomb? I mean, he has to bomb. Oh no, that's dangerous against all those gangsters. Gonna whirlwind. This outpost is gonna go neutral because of all those gangsters. That's too many gangsters to handle. And there you go. Frexion getting killed. Sporefreak getting killed. Lots of death all around. But xxHERZOG and xxHERZOG are still here to fight it out. But the red team has an overwhelming surround on that corner outpost and gets the outpost under their control. xxHERZOG getting killed there. So now the Carbon team is in trouble. They're in lots of trouble. They need to drop. I think that's probably their only hope in this game, is to start fort dropping from mid, using that as a stationing point. But honestly, even then, the Carbon team, or sorry, the red team has so much upkeep, max upkeep, that they can defend this pretty easily, and it won't really be much of a thing. If they push out, they are going to trigger these heavy mines, and that's kind of bad. That's funny. That's pretty funny right there, just to see that. xxHERZOG trying to chase xxHERZOG back, but not really successfully doing that. Sporefreak trying to bomb when he can, but it's just so hard because of the great unit spread that the red team has you know, chosen to go with their defense. It's so... Oh no, is this replay bugged out? Oh no, it's bugged out. Oh no. See, I didn't even pause it this time. I didn't even pause it this time. Is it? Is it? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Well, let's see if it plays out. Let's see if it plays out. Oh boy, Frexion is definitely not in the right spot. Yeah, this is gonna break. This is gonna break eventually, guys. See, this is my pain. This has been 12 minutes and almost 13 minutes wasted, plus pregame, and my, you know, energy is gone. So let's see if this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's safe to say that the red team won this. It's very safe to say that the red team won this. So, yeah. I'm uploading this regardless, because I'm going to... Oh god, look at xxHERZOG. I'm going to make a playlist of broken games. They're all going to be unlisted. Sad. Sad. Sad depression. Red team obviously wins this. There is no possible way that the Carbon team could come back. At this point, the Carbon team should have just surrendered, I think. But if I was going to choose a turning point for this game, it would have been this right here. That was a very well-timed cheese. I don't like the fact that you can just cheese and dump. Oh my god! That's awesome! You see the most awesome things in bugged replays. Do you see that, guys? Do you see that? Oh, my head and my heart. But yeah, I personally don't like that you can do that you can just cheese and dump like that. But you can. So, you know, those players taking the meta the way that they needed to, had enough in their build queue to get this well defended, the Carbon team did not realize they were doing it, and by the time they did, it was way too late. R3ddog did drop a couple of Longhorns there to defend on that right side, but the red team just had way too many defensive units there, so that was what happened. Anyway, guys, this has been fun. Everyone has basically had a lobotomy in this game. So send me all your broken replays. No, for reals though, if you could play your replay back just to check, that'd be great. Anyway, guys, bye.